Craig Melvin, the familiar face so many viewers have welcomed into their homes each morning, was long admired for his charisma, professionalism, and warmth on screen. For years, he seemed content focusing on his career and the demands of a life in the public eye. But it wasn't until he crossed paths with Lindsay Czarniak, a woman of grace, intelligence, and quiet determination, that everything in his world began to shift. Their love story was never about spectacle or Hollywood drama. Instead, it was built on respect, shared values, and a deep sense of partnership. Lindsay, a celebrated sports broadcaster, was not simply Craig's wife. She became his anchor, someone who grounded him in ways he had never experienced before. Together, they built a life that many admired, balancing the demands of their high-profile careers with the warmth and devotion of family life. But even the most steady journeys can take unexpected turns. And for Craig and Lindsay, a moment arrived that neither of them nor the world around them could have predicted. Sources close to the couple revealed that Lindsay's pregnancy announcement wasn't just a simple family update. It was a deeply moving, heartfelt revelation that would forever change the trajectory of their lives. Those close to Craig described the moment as one that caught him completely off guard. While the world knew him as composed, confident, and endlessly professional, in that instant, he was something else entirely. Simply a husband, hearing the life-altering news that he was about to become a father once again. Witnesses say Craig's emotions overwhelmed him. The tears came quickly, and for a man known for his steady presence on live television, this moment of unfiltered vulnerability was striking. His reaction wasn't of fear or hesitation. It was joy, gratitude, and awe. He held Lindsay close, unable to contain the overwhelming realization that life was presenting him with an unexpected gift. For a man who had often spoken about the pressures of balancing career and family, this news was a turning point. It was proof that no matter how carefully one plans, life has a way of surprising us with blessings we never saw coming. When word of Craig's emotional breakdown reached the media, fans around the country responded with admiration. Social media lit up with support, with many praising Craig for showing such raw humanity. In a culture where public figures often feel the need to appear untouchable, his openness struck a chord. Here was a man who, despite his polished image on screen, was unafraid to reveal his most authentic emotions when it mattered most. Behind the scenes, Craig shared his feelings candidly with friends and colleagues. He admitted that fatherhood still carried with it a measure of fear, the sleepless nights, the responsibilities, the constant worry. But he also emphasized how Lindsay had given him the courage to embrace challenges he never thought he could face. Her quiet strength, her optimism, and her steady belief in him became his source of reassurance. Lindsay, true to form, carried herself with her signature grace. She never sought attention or headlines, yet her presence became the heart of the story. Those who know her best say it was the tenderness with which she delivered the news and the joy in her voice that drew out Craig's most vulnerable side. As fans look to the future, they can't help but wonder what kind of father Craig will be in this new chapter. Will he bring the same warmth and humor that audiences love on screen into his private life? If his reaction to Lindsay's announcement is any indication, the answer is clear. He is ready to give his all to this journey. The story of Craig Melvin and Lindsay Czarniak isn't just about a pregnancy. It's about love's power to transform, to surprise, and to remind us that even the most public figures are, at their core, human beings longing for connection and family. Craig's emotional response to Lindsay's heartfelt announcement has left many inspired. It is proof that true strength doesn't come from composure or control. It comes from vulnerability, authenticity, and the willingness to embrace life's unexpected blessings. And as the world eagerly awaits the next chapter in their story, one thing remains certain. Craig and Lindsay are showing us all that love, in its purest form, is the greatest gift of all. And before we wrap up, Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on the lives of Craig Melvin, Lindsay Czarniak, and other inspiring stories that continue to capture our hearts.